Whew. All right, y'all, it is hot and I'm sweaty, but it's hunting season and we are excited. So the crew here, we are out a little early. Got the side-by-side loaded down. Look at this thing. And look at all my stands. Y'all, you have to really love to hunt to want to come out here the end of August in South Florida in this heat, the humidity, the rain out in the background. But this thing right here is the only way that we can actually get out there because the trail is wet and nasty. So we're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be a bunch of my family, some of our longtime friends. So it's what hunting camp's all about. So stick around. You're gonna like what you see. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Let's go see if we can get on some deer. All right, y'all, this is the trail. There's Jamie back there with the buggy. Load it down. So it's not as wet as I've seen it, but it is starting to get wetter. We're just gonna drive through it. Traffic jam. So pond right off the back. Here's my neighbor. That's Cody and Jamie right there. We got an open airing out. But yes, there are gators before you ask or wonder. Gators, snakes, mosquitoes, everything in Florida that can eat and kill you other than pythons. There's no pythons, but there might be a bear and something huge just jumped right behind me. So we're gonna go eat. We're gonna go show you the center camp. I'm gonna go show you the cook shack. We're gonna do a little quick tour on the hanging stands. So we're gonna be scouting, hanging stands, putting cameras up. We're gonna try to get it done. This is public land. In the middle of nowhere, we are all the way in the back of this big management area for public land hunting. So we're gonna see if we can get it done. That's the center of camp. Got the big, beautiful oak tree. We have the skinning rack over here. And this is the central meeting place. This is where all the shenanigans happen. This is the cook shack.
I did it last year, and I had to do something with Heather, so I missed it.
Oh, did you hear? Oh, my wife. It's my wife's fault. You just do it.
That's it.
Just tell her, say, I'm just doing it this time.
That's why I'm here, not back at the pool.
He doesn't want that on the video. Could go bad. Show us.
Well, these would have been like nice deer back when. Yeah. I mean, there's no trees around though. There's nothing but sawgrass. This is what, my grandpa and dad would shot. And
this is the old stuff.
And now
it started getting better.
This is what we get now out here.
It's a good one. Be perfectly happy with that on public land.
And South Florida.
I'll show you what it used to look like.
So it doesn't matter.
He's like this width, but this height.
On public land, it's 3 with an inch.
Yeah.
3 on one side, at least an inch.
So like technically, you could shoot this one.
That's squirrel.
Because it's got an inch. Like so, that's a legal deer. But like, you couldn't shoot a spike, or like this, you couldn't shoot two points.
The top one you couldn't, top right.
Yeah, no, that's a spike. Couldn't shoot that. So, like what Jared's showing is those are deer that we shot, 100 years ago when my grandfather was out here, and when, my dad and his dad were like our age, right? Low. So now Florida has a 3 on one side rule, at least 1 inch in tine length. So that actually keeps everyone from shooting the first thing that moves. And surprisingly enough, there's going to be bigger and bigger deer, as you can see by our wall. I'll show you some old aerial pictures of what it looked like. This was it's literally a field where we are. I don't know if we we do have an old one. That's what this was.
I actually forgot. I got these big boys down here to put up.
Old timers. So yeah, so this is...
When was that underwater?
It's a good Florida deer here. That was during a hurricane. So yeah, so there you go, guys. So what I just filmed right there, that's where we're in right now. That's our cook shack. That's the little center area. That was after one of the hurricanes. There's literally water everywhere. There's nowhere you could go out here that wasn't just underwater. But they still got it done. Still got some deer. All right, so we are piecing together tree stands out here. It's public land, so I don't like to put my millenniums and all my nice stuff, my climbers and all that stuff. We've got a ton of old stands out here. So we're gonna go through and just hodgepodge some stands together. Why not? Somebody comes across it and they don't want it, then you're not gonna worry about someone stealing it. There's nothing worse than going to your stand and all of a sudden your stand's gone when you get there. All right. Even these are all still here. Yeah. You see them in there? Some of these are so old. I remember,
Yeah.
like these made out of conduit here. I remember these way back in the day.
Man, these look alright.
They're so tiny. You might as well be sitting on top of the deer.
Oh, that's what they were.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, Jimmy, you know what? I
Yeah.
got that. Remember the one you used last year?
Oh, yeah. Where's it at?
It's over there. It's still in the same tree. We just go get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we do have one. I thought I had. It was the same one we just got out, right? Or no?
Yeah, you used that one and you climbed up the tree.
That's right, yeah. All right, so we just remembered that we forgot another stand we left out. We got stands all over these woods. But this is the stand graveyard. Some of those stands are probably 50 years old. You can see, like literally, look, 7 feet tall maybe? So, I mean, it at least gets you off the ground, but you want to be tucked up in there and you ain't gonna have much of a shot. We're gonna wait until that deer gets right out in front of us, draw back and shoot. During archery, those are tough. Black powder, general gun, it wouldn't be so bad. But all right, we're gonna go climb in the woods and see what we can figure out. We're gonna hang some stands. All right, y'all, so me and Jared decided that everything's done at camp. We're bored. We're gonna go fish. So we are gonna hop in the side-by-side, head out to this canal that's, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 miles from camp. The trail is wet, so stick around, stay tuned. It's going to be a rough ride, but we're gonna catch a bunch of bass. All right, y'all, we have arrived. Jared jumped out before me, and he already broke his line on the first cast. What are we going with here?
It's a 10-pound bass on a beetle spin.
Oh, yeah. He just cast into a tree.
No.
Yeah.
False.
All right, so we're at this like little canal that's like a drainage kind of waterway essentially for this whole place. I mean, we are in the middle of 62,000 acres, and this little canal is really the only water around here, and it's loaded with bass. Not huge bass, but a lot of bass, and there's not a ton of food out here, so they bite really good. So we're gonna catch a bunch of bass. Make sure you like, subscribe. Let's go get to it. All right, let's see what Jared's doing over here. Oh shit, that's a good one. Gosh. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's a nice fish.
Perfect size.
Beautiful.
Pound and a half.
Let's catch more like that.
Good one.
Here we go. Let me land this monster. There we go. Perfect hook set too, by the way. Almost too good. There you go, right there. Oh, that's gonna get one there. All right, 1-0. Oh, I just had one too. God, missed him. That's half if you get it. Oh, that was a good
That was
one.
a fucking big one.
This is a nice one here.
Yeah.
Dang.
2 in a row like that, huh?
Oh, look at that.
That's a solid one.
That's probably the biggest bass I've ever caught out here.
Fuck, the one I just missed was.
I mean, that was a good one. Look at that. Woo, man. Ah, look at that. Pop right out.
There you go.
Beautiful, Clark.
Oop, I got him again. Ready?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? I gotta look at my hooks.
How did he not?
Get that.
That's, I mean,
That same fish twice. Ready?
I'm watching.
Huh?
No pressure. The camera's on you.
You got it. You got it.
Monster.
That's a good one. Oh,
Oh, yeah. That's a big fish for out
I
here.
mean, he was right there, man.
Beautiful.
Let him sink. Yeah, that's a good one.
What were you using?
Lizard.
Ah, just a lizard.
Yeah.
No weight, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
Just let it sink. He nailed it, right? I mean, just sinking right to the bottom right there. You got it.
That's what we want.
It's a good looking fish. Black. See how dark they are from the swamp water?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. It's fun to catch a lot of those.
Yeah, let's catch those all. Well, you can see what we're fishing here. It's pretty thick. Makes it tough to fish, but you know, you just do some pitching and flipping, and these bass are just laying up here on these edges and stuff. So they're hungry. It's just it's been harder to find this year. Last time we came in here, it was shallow, and there was a bunch. There's a lot of water, so it's up probably 2 feet. So it's making it a little more challenging. But I mean, we caught some really good ones. So let's go get some more.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, yes, like Bill Dance. And the worm is up in the tree.
How'd that happen? Did he break my? Oh, I broke my line.
Snapped it.
Oh my god.
Must have been a pretty good one.
He was swimming towards me. I didn't even feel that I had him on. I was like, oh, I knew there was something in that culvert.
All right, my turn now. I had him. The worm kind of smushed down, you know, and didn't get a good hook set. This was a bass. I seen him. I stopped to turn the camera on. Got him. Got him again. All right. So he missed it the first time and got him the second time. There you go. Not too bad. So these fish are just waiting here to ambush whatever hits the water. So obviously that fish was hungry. So we're gonna try it again. See what happens. There's gotta be more in there, right? You got one? I'm coming. Get him.
Got him.
There you go.
Hit it on the run.
So they're hanging out at this culvert. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, he hit on the run.
Beautiful. All right, new spot. That'd be cool to go down this in a kayak too. I cast it over here, and this reminds me of spillway when you're fishing for snook. Bite it. Come on. That was a bass. Yeah. Did you see him? He was pretty good. I was trying to hit the camera to record, and I wasn't even paying attention to the damn line. There you go. I'm down here on this culvert in the water. Gator infested water. Just to catch a bass. Cast it up towards Jared. Where are you at? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's a good one. I mean, he's got some weight to him now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there he is. That's what we're looking for. Look at that one. What do y'all think? I'm gonna end on that note, I think. Go ahead and get you one. That's a good fish. He barely hit it too.
Freaking missed him. Yeah, you know what it is? You gotta let it sink their way down there.
All right, just getting settled in for the afternoon. Sat this morning, didn't see a thing. Beautiful weather, super calm, cool, low humidity. I say cool, literally 86 was cool this morning. Breeze picked up, felt awesome. This afternoon, not so much. It is hot. I am dripping wet with sweat, and I only walked about 100 yards to get to the stand. It is a climber, so just that little bit of effort, sweat dripping off my nose. I had a lot of good bucks coming in here. I had a real big 6-point old deer going downhill, so if we see him, we're going to try to shoot him. We had another one we called Mr. Krabs, and we got a lot of velvet pictures of him. 10 days ago, he vanished, and he showed up on Jared's camera about 300-400 yards from where I'm at, out of velvet. So we're thinking maybe he went and rubbed his velvet off somewhere else. So got a picture of him this morning at 5 o'clock. That's the first buck that we've had in this whole area. Got another pretty nice one on camera my uncle did. It's about 400 yards behind me. So never sat here. No one's really sat here. Just gonna nestle in. It's a beautiful afternoon. Got a nice breeze blowing now. I'm a little bit in the sun, but I think I'm good. Tucked under this cabbage palm. So sit tight. Hopefully we see something. I'm trying to get my first public land buck down in South Florida in the swamp. It's tough, but we're gonna do our best to make it happen. If not, just be out here enjoying sitting in the woods and the time with family, because that's what hunting's all about after all. Morning 2. Decided to switch it up. Stayed in the Climber. It's the only place I actually had pictures of deer. We had a bunch of pictures and everything just stopped. And finally, no one's seen anything. 2 does just walked 10 yards from me. Glad I finally got to see something. We're going to hang tight still early. You never know. Well, we have had quite a bit of action this morning. I had a doe pop out to my left. Just kind of being antsy, just watching her. I just do my glance to the right, and there's a little younger deer coming out. And then mama popped out, so they were kind of meandering around, and they took off. And I could hear grunting, and I couldn't get on him fast enough because he just came out and then was gone, but it looked like a decent deer, one of the ones we had on camera in here. And, of course, they went the other way. So I was texting Jared that, and he had heard some grunting. And then he just texted me and said he shot one of the big 9 points we have on camera around here. So fingers crossed for Jared that we can find him. And we'll actually have a deer for this video. It's still early, though. It's like 7:30. Plenty of time. If there's does and they're chasing, just never know. Well, the activity has died off over here, and Jared just texted me and said that he found the buck, and it is the 9, so if it is the 9 that I was thinking of, it's a pretty good one. So let's go climb down. We'll go find him, check this thing out. Well, it didn't happen. Came close, no cigar. That's hunting. But I hear Jared coming right now behind me. Last hunt, again, this is the second time he's done this on the last hunt. Last day again?
Last day, Jared.
Why do you wait till the last hunt every time?
Mr. Jared, the last day deer flare.
Jeez. He's a good one, huh?
For a quarterback?
Shoo. Such a killer. Big deer.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Good job. Somebody's got to get one done out here. You draw back.
He did one of these. He goes, and I go.
You knew.
Oh, yeah, I ain't like,
Fucking interesting.
somebody fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's get him out of here. Yeah. Somebody's not happy.
Yeah. So that deer's been shot before. That was definitely not Jared's shot. So somebody misranged that deer and shot under him and just nicked him. So somebody had a bad night.
It's calloused up, but I mean it
had to have been.
It's got to be this year.
it's
right?
gotta be
Saturday.
this weekend.
It's got to be.
I mean that's when it's 2 days ago. Yeah. My shot.
Look at that shot.
Right.
Well, that's a heck of a shot there.
That's fucking.
Right.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Right into
Fucking crazy.
So what is this back here?
that's the exit.
Your arrow.
That's my exit.
Not bad.
Hit the lawn and those all
Tracking Pug. What do you think, Pug? Hey, what do you think?
I don't need that
What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
one. I'm going 140. I'm going 120. Going heavy.
130. 138.
I have no idea. I'm not throwing any hat into this ring.
130.
You're at 140.
And he's touching the ground still. Pretty good.